out to them, because I'm sure I don't have $250,000 in my pocket. So thank you, Lola, thank you, Mom. And also, when you get a chance, thank your faculty, thank your teachers, thank your professors, because I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be here and make this show without all these people organizing, teaching us, and bringing us to this point. So, thank you. So, writing this speech was pretty difficult, and it's kind of a hard thing to define what design and technology is. I mean, we're comprised of animators, interaction designers, artists, game designers, graphic designers, and we also have a hand in all these genres of design. And I can easily describe it as this. During freshman year, we learned the fundamentals of design in Core Studio Image and Core Studio Time, and there is where we learned how to actually create a design and to depict it over time in motion or in film. But going into sophomore year, we had a choice between CD and DT. And so in CD, we can study interaction design as well as typography. And in DT, we were able to do interaction and this notion of space. And so I was confused, and I said, I think I have the choice either to explore this space, or this idea of space, or maybe to be around a lot of cute girls in typography and CD. But sure enough, I chose bros before. But today I'd like to talk about what defines character, and in just 2 points, and with a little bit of personal stories, what I think explains what character is. So, the first is the idea of judgment. And when you look at me, what do you see? I mean, I've been called many things as a child. I mean, I've been called the nerd, the loser, the geek, the weirdo. I mean, what can I say? I love video games. They're way too much fun. And I like cartoons, and I just happen to be good at math. I mean, as designers, we're constantly bombarded with critique, and people will always judge us out of some sort of bias. But this bias comes from a specific type of understanding. And as much as it angered me, I mean, these jokes, insults have been the thing that inspired me the most. I used to be the kid that was last picked on the schoolyard, but I mean, now I'm the Asian kid that people are afraid to lose to. But as I said, we all have a bias, and it's really just a matter of willingness to respect an opinion and to come to an understanding. And it's not really much about proving a point, but to earn respect. And so the second is, how do you define yourself? And before my grandfather passed away, I asked him, what defines you? And he told me it was education. And that is also hard work. And, sorry, that he was gifted a certain amount of intellect, and that these 2 things are what defined him to become the person who he is today. And he worked hard to strive for an education and to be the man who he was. And he became a man who didn't have any shoes to go to school, to one of the richest people in the Philippines. And I thank him for that. And education and hard work will define me for the rest of my life. And I believe that education derives from an understanding of our environment and the situations we face, not merely the knowledge from a book, for it is really the question of how this knowledge was conceived in the first place. It is about expansion of our understanding of our environment, which much of our inspiration comes through as designers. And I believe that the merit is not merely by birthright or by status, but the work we put through and what is earned through our hard work. Now, in our department, I've been lucky to receive a specific type of education. Here we're not merely making just pretty pictures for people to see, but we're creating messages of understanding. And as design is our medium, we reflect our message throughout our process and also the end result. In this world, we are critical thinkers, developers, storytellers, innovators. And our differences in understanding is what is interesting. Working together is where we can create new perspectives. Through our work is where we can give these messages, and also through our craft. In these years, we have been taught the fundamentals and given the tools that we need. And I'll just end with this question, which has interested me for a while, sorry. And they always say that the carpenter is limited by his tools, but what is to say about the maker of these tools? Thank you.